Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a continuation from where I stopped last week. So last week I was trying to talk about not giving up, because I've come to realize that people tend to give up easily, and it's understandable. It's totally understandable when you are doing something and it's not giving you the kind of effort you are putting in, and then you feel that you want to give up. Do not give up. Just keep believing and keep pushing. And it's even beyond, maybe you're applying to graduate school and you're getting rejection. It's way beyond that. Even generally, probably you're trying a business, or there's just something that you've always believed in, and then you are trying and it's not working. And it becomes really bad when people around you are not supportive, when people around you are not motivating you, or when they're even making things worse for you. You have to be your biggest motivator. You have to try to motivate yourself. You have to be strong for yourself. So I remember then when I was applying to schools, so of course people told us, oh, you have to secure a supervisor, mail the PI, third person you are interested in working with the person. So if the person accepts, it's going to increase your chances of you getting admitted and all of that. So I remember there was this woman I was talking to from, I won't mention the name of the university. I was trying to talk to her that I'm interested in working with her. Our research area is just my research interest, and then this man asked me for my transcript. She sent out my transcript. I sent it to her, and I can never forget the woman's response, because it's really weighed me down. Let's say I was at, my morale was at maybe 80%. It literally dropped to 20%. And she said it very bluntly. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot take you into my lab because your CGPA is too low and you're not competitive. Honestly, I felt bad. Aside the fact that the mail was too blunt, I feel like it was somehow. So people are so fragile that kind of mail can even make them commit suicide. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but people are so fragile that it can make some people not even bother applying at all. Because most of the schools I applied to, whenever they give me rejection, people tell us that, oh, you can always ask them that why they reject you. They will actually tell you why you got that rejection. That some might just tell you that, oh, you're competitive, but they had more competitive applicants. Some might tell you that, oh, maybe your SOP is too generic. They will actually really tell you if you ask them. So for almost all the schools I got rejected in, I was always asking them that, just know what to improve on my next application. And all of them kept saying the same thing. Oh, your CGPA was too low, and then we had other competitive applicants. And I got to a point I stopped asking them, because I don't want to know that's the reason. It's better for me not to know the reason why I was getting those rejections than for you to tell me that it's because of my CGPA. Because if I don't know at all, in my mind I can assume that, oh, maybe they just had so many applicants, so maybe this. So I prefer to assume in my mind than for you to tell me that it's because you had low CGPA. You might be applying for jobs and then keep getting rejections. Rejection mails are so frustrating. When you keep getting rejections from the companies you're applying to, the jobs you're applying to, and everything, and then to get to a point to be wondering, can I ever get into any company, can I ever get any job or something like that. So it's very, very easy for you to start thinking like that. But everything starts with the mind. When your mind is already down that you cannot, you won't. You have to be your number one motivator. You have to motivate yourself. So many people have plans for their life. Okay, they have a career plan for their life and everything, and then things can just go wrong. Probably you got teenage pregnancy or something like that, and then because of that you want to give up on your dreams, you want to give up on your career or something. It might be hard to still pursue it, but you can still pursue it. Fine, you made a mistake, but do you have to sleep in that mistake? Do you have to stay long in that mistake? If you make a mistake, get up and pick up your things and keep moving. You don't stop at any point. You keep moving. So if you've made a mistake at any point in your life, do not sleep in that mistake. Do you want to die in that mistake? No, stand up and move. For me, I knew that I didn't finish a strong CGPA, so I weighed out my options. I knew that, okay, I don't have a strong CGPA. However, I mapped out the aspect of my application that I can still improve on. I know that, okay, I'm here to write my GRE. I can improve on my GRE. I can prove them wrong that, okay, the fact that I didn't finish it with a very strong CGPA does not mean that I'm not intelligent, does not mean that I'm dumb, does not mean that I'm an olodo. No. So I had to prove them wrong in every aspect, every other aspect I could change, I could work on, every other aspect of my application, and that's the way it's supposed to be. You should see me. There are so many things that motivate me, there are so many things that drive me. In fact, you might say something to me and then you might have forgotten that you said that thing, but that thing will be my driving force. That will be what to motivate me. There was something that happened that, it's funny how I still remember because I can't forget so fast. When I was in Nigeria, then when I think I was still in my undergrad, maybe my final year or something. So of course I have cousins that are in the US that are like half Americans, half Nigerian, something like that. So they came to Nigeria for the first time, and their dad, which is my uncle, took us to meet a family friend. The person is a family friend. The person had not met me before. The person had not met those of my cousins before. So we just went to greet him, and then when we got to his compound, this thing that Nigerians do, like when they're meeting someone from their abroad, for something like there's just this respect they attach to them. So when we came in, and then when we saw them, obviously they look more British, they look more like the ones that are just coming from America. I mean, I look like the Nigerian person. So it was like the way he greeted them and his wife, like they just went to greet my cousins, they pampered them, they give them seats, and then he looked at me, he wanted to greet me too with that kind of enthusiasm, and he was like, no wait, you are Nigeria, you're like the way he just did like this, like you are here, and then he didn't pay, like he just like as though like me, I was nothing, like he did not notice me. And then he was pampering those my cousins, give them seat, give them this one, give them, come and bring drink from them, come and bring that. The way people used to do in Nigeria, bring drink, serve them drinks, serve them that, serve them this. And then me, I was just there sitting in one corner, like nobody even noticed me and everything. And I'm very sure the man didn't. He most likely just didn't remember that I did something like that. There's a saying that people say in my language, "Olowo layemo," meaning that you have to like the word only recognize the rich ones, the successful ones, and all of that. So that kind of like motivated me. Like I said, there are so many things that motivates me, there's so many things that drives me, and that was part of it. Like it motivated me that okay, so because I'm in Nigeria, I didn't travel out and everything, that's why you treated me like trash. You treated me like, oh, like I'm a nobody. Like you're meeting me, I was literally coming to greet you in your house for the first time, and then you ignored me because you are the Nigerian one, these are the ones that are coming from America or something like that. Summary is that when people try to bring you down, people try to talk at you, when people try to tell you that, oh no, what you're doing is shit, oh no, you cannot make it. They might not say directly that you cannot make it, but when they are indirectly telling you that you cannot make it, oh, you cannot amount to something good or something like that, instead of it to feel down, instead of it to bring yourself down by those words, make it as a source of motivation. See it as something to motivate you. Okay, you feel that I'm not going to make it right, I'm going to prove you wrong. So you should see it as something that is going to motivate you, not something that is going to demotivate you. So for me, what the man did that day, like it was more like it motivated me. Like no, like I had my goal, like this is what I'm going to achieve, and I'm going to achieve it. I can give you so many instances, so many instances, but that is it. Just do not give up. Just keep trying, just keep pushing, just keep doing your thing. One day you're going to have a story to tell.